Around the World with Timon and Pumbaa is pretty delightful. This was released in 1996, and technically it's a film. We have one overarching narrative, everything flows together really well, but it does comprise 6 short stories, and I think those 6 short stories all aired as part of the Timon and Pumbaa TV series. Correct me if I'm wrong, but according to fandom.com, they were separate segments in separate episodes. And I guess I have 2 thoughts on that. Had I seen the TV show, had I seen all of the episodes, I've seen bits and pieces, but not a lot, then I probably would have watched this and thought, why can't I have new material? But at the same time, because I haven't really seen a lot of the TV show, this was all new material to me, and I really thoroughly enjoyed it. So there are kind of 2 different perspectives there. And depending on where you're coming from, you might like it more or less, but I'm judging it from the perspective of having never seen any of these clips before. And we have a great voice cast as well before I get in with the clips. We have Jeff Bennett, Corey Burton, Nancy Cartwright, Jim Cummings, Rob Paulsen, April Winchell. Fabulous, fabulous voice cast, of course. And we have some great characters, mostly Timon and Pumbaa, and a couple of others, but I won't spoil it. And it starts off with Pumbaa getting struck by lightning. And this means that he can't remember who he is. So Timon tells him a series of 6 stories from their past to try and jog his memory. And of course, we get to see those stories unfolding. We go to different places around the world, as the title suggests. And hopefully Pumbaa will remember who he is by the end of the film. It's certainly a creative way of packaging these clips together. I don't know how the clips sit independently when they're part of their individual episodes, but based purely on Around the World with Timon and Pumbaa, they work very well together. There's a decent variety in the places that we visit, and I think everything flowed really well. I think most of the clips were about the same length. I didn't time them, but they felt pretty evenly weighted. And I think, from my very limited research, that the footage in between, i.e. the footage of what would be present day where Pumbaa was struck by lightning, I think that's all new footage, so that worked quite well as well. If you're a Lion King fan, it's an absolute delight. It's a really fun way to explore the characters and have some new dialogue and new interactions, and obviously the TV show will do that as well. But if you, like me, are not necessarily in the mood to watch an entire TV show about Timon and Pumbaa, maybe one day I might do. But if you just want some new Timon and Pumbaa that only takes about an hour and 10 minutes, then Around the World with Timon and Pumbaa is definitely worth watching. It's fun, it's well animated, the pacing is good, the individual actual story is very good as well. In general, not a huge fan of films that are based on clip compilations, but this one, largely because I hadn't seen any of the clips before, it worked really, really well. Had a lot of fun with it. Lion King is probably the film I've seen more than any because I watched it constantly as a child, to the point where I don't really watch it now as an adult, because honestly I could just, like many people I'm sure, I could just play it in my head if I wanted to watch it. I don't watch clips, but I'll occasionally put on a song from The Lion King on YouTube, and obviously we have the animation to go with it, but it's been a while since I actually sat down and watched it from start to finish. And it's nice to have some fresh Timon and Pumbaa. Fresh as of 1996, but fresh to me nevertheless. I enjoyed it. If you're a fan of Timon and Pumbaa, if you're a fan of The Lion King, definitely check out Around the World with Timon and Pumbaa. Oh, I had to buy the DVD. That would probably be useful information. I don't know if it's streaming anywhere. It doesn't appear to be in the UK that I could find. So I bought the DVD. I think I paid £1.50 or £2 from it. Actually, no, did I get it from Music Magpie or eBay? If it was Music Magpie, it would have been £1.50. If it was eBay, I think I paid about £2 or £3. I can't remember. I bought a couple of DVDs recently. Either way, not very expensive if you're looking to buy it. If you're a fan of Timon and Pumbaa, I'd say it's worth it.